Hey guys, welcome back to our Hearts of Iron Let's Play. In the last episode, we actually took over Poland, which is actually something you can do very easy, but it took us longer than I expected because of the low fuel indicator. But I would say overall, very, very successful campaign. So yeah, we do have some more truck infantry actually coming. So that is actually very, very good. I'm going to increase trade with Denmark. And let's do some press censorship to get our political party to be more favored. And we'll go from there. I probably should stop the recruitment after a while because we're only down to 900,000. But what I'm trying to do, guys, is get enough men in the field to actually be able to do onslaughts so we can get Austria for free because that is going to be momentous if we actually do that. 9.45 trucks per day, not too bad. We do have some ports that we can use, so I think what I'm actually considering doing, how much chromium do we have after doing that? Okay, we have +1. Alright, so we should be fine with making at least one production line of those. I mean, I don't like being this short on trucks, but you also need the means to be able to do onslaughts. So, which reminds me, I need to do the, what is it called? The Rhineland to be able to go down that path. That was quick. Just bypass that. Not bad. 1,800 trucks in debt, but we're making 9 per day, and we just got more, so now we're 2,000 in debt. Alright. Jeez. But we need it for the army. I mean, it is what it is. How many do we have in the field right now? 300,000. 81. So almost about 400,000. So give or take, we need 100,000 more men in the field to do onslaughts, which is what I'm actually waiting for to be done. We need to build a bunch of the synthetic refineries and the oil storage things in Poland here, which I think I'm going to actually start to do right now because we need a lot more fuel and we need a lot more storage for fuel. We need it now. This is one of those situations where I didn't realize that we're going to run out of fuel that quick. But if we're going to maintain such a mobile army like this, we definitely need to prioritize this stuff. It needs to be done. No question. I would be building faster if I would just let the civilian factories do their thing. But at the same time, guys, I feel like we need to really prioritize everything that has to do with gas. That way, when we actually do eventually go to war with Russia, we have the fuel to actually do it. We do not want to historically repeat what Hitler actually did. That's one of the reasons that he lost against the Russians, is that he actually ran out of gas right in the middle of freaking Russia, which we do not want to happen. So I'm really going to prioritize the fuel production. And of course, this is also going to increase our rubber production as well. So eventually, it might be just I'm going to stop trading for it, actually. And I might even actually do that now because at that point, well, let's see. If I actually do that, right? And I say, I don't want your rubber no more. What does that make me look like? -12. Okay, so we can't actually do that just yet. Excellent. Cool. Okay. Worst 40%, which is actually better than it was before. So I would say we're up on the upswing, guys. 10 of these trucks per day. That is absolutely craziness. Okay. I'm gonna grab this. That will increase our speed again in the mine lane. Alright, we're gonna have to do that thing. Oh, we got a bunch of these, don't we? Okay. And reliability gain. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go with this one because we gain reliability and production speed here. This is for the Stuga. So again, I'm gonna grab the production gain. That's gonna be nice. And then we also, this is for the artillery. I want to give them some breakthrough at this particular point and production cost reliability. I'll go with the reliability. It's gonna make our trucks more expensive, but I don't want to sacrifice on quality here. Armor skins, I'm gonna get that. And the infantry tank is gonna get that done for us. That is great though. I would say that we are definitely in a good position overall. We're making 11 trucks per day. Actually, 10.2. I misread that for a second there. We need to get more truck production, but the problem is we're in debt thousands of trucks right now. And that's because I'm recruiting, but I'm recruiting so we can get freaking Oslos. So I'm doing this for a legit reason. I know it might seem dumb right now, but I'm just trying to get some more free territory. And of course, then we could actually use Austria's factories as well. I don't think they have too many, to be perfectly honest, but I do know that they do have some, and that's also going to help with our construction speed as well. I know this is a pretty massive queue, but I mean, we need the stuff, guys. We need the stuff. All the stuff. We need the stuff. Desperately need the stuff. Well, I guess we got another military factory, which is good because we have +6. I've been complaining about the fighter and bomber production, but I mean, I think we seriously need more trucks. I mean, we're in debt 1,800 trucks. So, I mean, I'm not gonna debate that. It's just a matter of phasing the old planes out in terms of planes. I wish we could do it faster, but I don't know, when you prioritize the deficits, I know what I'm choosing. So we are doing 10 of them in a single day, so that is actually great. And honestly, we're building these quick, the refineries. But this is definitely gonna take some decent time to get everything where it needs to be. Well, I mean, maybe if we just take the ones that are frozen and just do the, yeah, like seriously, let's just do the ones that actually can be done. That way we're not like saying, oh, these units are frozen. We're just constantly getting more and more troops. And I think that cut down on the deficit as well. Yeah, we're only 1,200 in debt now, which is a little more manageable, making 11 per day. So, how many? All right, we have 405,000 in the field right now. I know we decreased the amount required for onslaughts a little bit, so I want to see what that amount actually is. Number was that was required, but I don't see it. It just says we have to have an army that is this times bigger than Austria's. Okay, so that is unfortunate because I'm not sure what that actually is going to require. And I would recruit like regular infantry guys, but like these mobile infantry are very, very good. So, I mean, I don't want to sacrifice that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just the normal infantry are not as good in the offensive uh, tactician type deal. So, I'm just really just trying to use the best equipment we have for that. So, that's why I'm recruiting them, even though it costs us more fuel to have at that point. Even so, that's why I'm doing it. But it is almost 11 o'clock, and we got about 20 more minutes or so on the episode. Okay, get that to be 4 times normal speed. Okay. Well, we got more technology here. And that was the level 2 upgrade for the weapons and that. So it's 1938. So we should be able to get the computing rather easy. 11.30 trucks per day. So that's really, really fast. We have about 1,050 in debt, but it's going very, very quick because we're making so many a day. It's insane. Okay, let's get that organization level upgrade for our mobile infantry here, and that will give us organization on the fly here. And we got more infantry, which is good, but now we're back to 1,200 in debt. But after this gets, eventually we'll catch up with it. Eventually we will catch up with it. So that is good. At this rate, we'll probably eventually catch up. Armor protection 2 for the tanks. I'm thinking I'm going to slide into the engine upgrade at this point as well. Alright, now we got to upgrade. Yes, it has to do with the light tank company, so let's go ahead and see what we got going on here. That actually sounds really nice, the extra armor, so when we start making light tanks, we'll have a little extra armor there. That sounds really nice. How many do we have in the field? A little bit more, and I think we should be able to get on sluice, but that's still gonna take some time. And more infantry, of course. Alright, so now we're actually increasing demand on the Dutch for trade. I also have the Denmark trade deal going on there. Okay, more. That is absolutely crazy. We got 24 divisions there. Most of it at this point is mobilized. And now we've got the organization. Alright, so what do we got going on here now? We need a 10 times 0.9 bigger army than Austria. Okay, so it's getting there. It's just taking more time than I would like, honestly. We are making some more oil refineries, so what are we looking at here? Okay, right now we have plus 10, but that's because of trading. So once we hit plus 13, I might cancel the trade deal. And just because at that point I know I can handle it without going into deficit for anything. We've got about 20 more minutes. Alright, we got one of the company things going on here, and this is for the Mauser with soft attack. That would actually be nice because the AI is all about soft attack. What are we doing for everything? We're at this point making 13 trucks per day. That is absolutely insane, to be fair. And I don't think we can upgrade the production until 1939. So, gonna have to wait on that. Oh, now it's going down. Okay. Alright. That is something nice to know. We definitely don't have enough planes to go to war with Russia at this point. No doubt about it. But I am gonna upgrade the existing airfield that's on the border of Russia, to tell you the truth. Yeah. Let's get this one to level 10 and let's get this one to level 10. And do we have any more airfields on the border? Yes, we do. So let's get this one to level 10 as well. I'm going to not necessarily push this to the very top, but I'm definitely gonna prioritize. Let's go ahead, pause the game for a second, so I can actually do that without having any issues. I'd like to get the aircraft to the point of one per day, at least for each, because that would be awesome. But at the same time, we need to get through the rest of this queue because we have a long queue, guys. A very long queue. Alright. Okay, think. Think. I was thinking about something. Yes, I wanted to see. We're at 15 at this point. So we could probably, if we're being fair, probably cancel the trade agreement. So let's go ahead and do that and see what happens. We might just have enough to be okay. Yeah, we do. We have just enough. Oh, -3. So what we can actually do instead of trading 2 at this point is actually we can just trade 1 and be perfectly okay, which is fantastic because we are producing most of our rubber by ourselves, which is great. This is definitely a good thing going on. Doing 115 rifles per day, I'm not so sure we need to make that many. So, I mean, I'm half tempted to back this down, maybe 3, and then just put them on. Well, we have 6 left over. So just put these 3 on dive bombers. And I think I might bump up fighters one time as well. We're still +3 rubber, so that's not going to hurt us at all. That's just going to increase it quite a bit. That is great, though, because we should get close to 1 per day on the upgraded stuff that I built earlier in previous episodes. So that's actually good. We should hit 4 dive bombers per week at some point. And I gotta do some, what's the word I'm looking for? I gotta do some technologies. Okay, we gotta have 3 times more than Austria at this point. So it's going down, which is great. I'm almost tempted to actually just wait until that is done. Well, I mean, we could do that. Let's go ahead and do this despite the debuff because we can get out of our freaking deficit and cancel the trade at that point. And I think I am going to take this as well. It's 200, but I think it's something that is definitely worth doing.
Achtung!
Like, what all this going on with the field marshal? Let's just go ahead and promote him and get a field marshal here because we need a field marshal. Huh. I don't know what happened to the other guy. I really don't. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, please. Unlocks the building of strawberry. Yes, please. Can we put that shit on the Maginal line? Thank you. Or even the Russian line. Yes. Yes, indeed.
Befehle?
Yes, indeed. Ooh. I can't wait to get those strongholds. And actually, you know what? We should build some more facilities. I think I'm going to go with 1, maybe 3 infantry land war facilities. And then, and I know I'm adding more to the queue, guys, but I think we really need to get these facilities rocking here. Because there's some pretty cool crap that comes out of these things. Alright, 2, 3 aerial facilities. Let's do 3 aerial facilities. I think that's 3 of them. Let me keep track here. And actually, I'm gonna move these guys up too on the queue so that they can get done. We also have the naval facilities, but I think I'm gonna build the nuclear facilities and go that way first. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna move these to the tippy top, but I do want them to be probably after the airfields. Okay? So I'm gonna move all these things just underneath the airfields. And we're gonna have 4 land doctrine facilities because technically we already have one. So I didn't exactly need to make that 3rd one, but I think it will help us in the long run to unlock special technologies. And then we have the aerial facilities, which I'm going to put right after the land doctrine facility. And I'm really just adding more to the queue, but I really think these things will be useful, to be honest. So I'm just adding what I think is important. I'm trying to chew right through these, but I think we're gonna be adding some stuff for a little bit if I think that it's going to benefit what we have going on. And we only built 2 nuclear facilities. I want to build 3 of them. So we're gonna build 1 nuclear facility in Poland. And that's how we're gonna do things. I'm gonna end it right here, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, make sure you have a blessed day. I hope you have a great day. See you next time.